It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
All right, we know.
Neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
You know what?
Honey, Pat is making his video.
A psychopath would sing that song.
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly
He
day
said
for
wood.
beauty.
He said
Would you be
wood.
mine? Could you be mine?
Okay.
Is Marge Evan unta making a driving video of going to
Kroger Marketplace.
a big whopper Kroger from what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh, there's where you used to live.
that's right.
And they had a light with that street.
Yeah.
And they don't have a light with the street you're on now.
No.
This dangerous road.
Yes, it is. I'm sure there have been many accidents because of that.
Oh, this reminds me of something that happened. Do you know, even when I was a kid, I was fascinated by death.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would be fucking cool to see someone get into a car accident and be all mangled up. But then I saw for real that actually shifted me to more sanity.
It's horrifying, yeah.
Okay, that brings up a point. When I'm sleeping or trying to get to sleep, and suddenly I'm awakened by the sound of screeching tires, I get frustrated when there's no thud afterwards.
Yeah, where's my crash? I want my crash.
Yeah, but what if it was me driving?
Well, people we don't know and probably wouldn't like it.
I'm not gonna say a word, Russ.
Pat,
Pat,
you always
what?
ruin videos by doing that.
Well, anyway, there was this right by the street where I lived. Someone went through a stop sign without stopping, so they crashed into the car that was crossing the street.
Oh, holy shit.
And there was some woman who was bleeding from the head, and my mother said that part of her brains were on the street.
Your mother saw that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And my mother gave her a blanket.
Oh.
They never gave the blanket back.
I don't know if the blanket would have helped keep her brains in.
I think they would have the supplies they would need anyway.
I'd hope so. That's gotta suck to have your brains coming out and still be conscious and know that that's happening. If indeed you are.
Well, I don't know. Then there was something worse a few years later where the pigs were chasing a guy. And they I don't know if they were drunk or something. They crashed right into a tree.
Wow.
Because they didn't know the street was there was the end of the street. They crashed into a tree in someone's front yard.
Oh.
And and some of the people in the car were making moans.
Oh. Was anyone killed?
I think it was in the paper. I think someone was. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I can talk about that I can put on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can't talk about everything.
No, that's true.
I hate that.
Quieter in here.
I shouldn't have a problem with the temperature being high as long as it stays at this temperature in here.
Yeah.
Because when I do my own driving videos, I have to have the camera on the dashboard. You know how hot it gets there.
Oh, yes, I do.
Even when the temperature's in the IFTAs,
Uh-huh.
it gets too fucking hot, and it won't record a video if the sun's hitting it. And you know, I hate it when that happens.
I know.
I hate it when shit happens.
Yeah.
My mother said I acted like a brat.
Oh, when your mother says that, did you ever tell her you act like a bitch?
Well, I'm trying to avoid that through declining health, but it's not easy.
Yeah. How long do you think she's going to stay alive, do you suppose?
It's a tough call.
Yeah, it was a tough call with my mother, too. Then the last few weeks, she suddenly and very alarmingly slid downhill. We think she might have had a stroke. And then the day she died, I think she might have had a stroke.
Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to take my blood pressure pill today.
Take it when we get in.
See, it's telling me that someone had a stroke reminded me that I forgot to take my blood pressure pill.
Well, I guess that's a good correlation.
Which means my blood pressure is probably very high right now.
Oh, gee.
Oh, this is the first time. I haven't seen a Martatron since we've been here.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Right now, there doesn't seem to be any in the station.
There's not
Station.
There's not a Tron in the station.
There's one.
Oh, here you
On the
go.
other side.
A Tron at the station.
Station. Trons are fucking cool. Do you think Tron stations are fucking cool too?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have to be, because without Tron stations, you can't have Trons.
Oh, by the way, I wouldn't be able to get my product because I forgot to add more money.
Problem is,
You forgot what?
To add more money.
Oh.
okay, the problem is back when
I don't want to
stuck
use it.
at the Sandy Springs station
Station.
during that blizzard.
Uh-huh.
The station was too damn cold. It wasn't fucking cool. It was too damn cold.
When you have to stand outside for hours, yeah. I
Oh.
was afraid you were going to get frostbite.
Do you know where I live at the stations, they have heating lamps.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Where I live, you have to have them.
I know you do.
Some of the bus stops have them.
That's a good idea.
But I don't...
What about when in the summer? Do they have anything to keep things cool?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
They didn't even... but not all the bus stops have it.
Ah.
And where I live, they actually have the schedules for the buses.
Mhm.
So you know when the next bus will be. Or you could look it up on your phone.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they've got it here.
But the thing is, where I live, right, I'm surprised you can get Wi-Fi almost anywhere in the Atlanta area now. It was not like that last time I was here.
No,
where,
they've improved it. Yeah.
where I live, you can't get Wi-Fi any and unfucking fortunately, places that don't have Xfinity, it's difficult. I'm fucking lost without a Wi-Fi hotspot because I don't know how to get around.
Yeah.
And I have to try to memorize that shit, and it's not easy.
Irish cream flavored coffee at Dunkin'.
Oh, that's probably kind of good. Oh, I gotta get out of this lane too. Shit.
I hate it when I'm in an exit-only lane.
Oh, I do too. I can't stand that. It's very nerve-wracking. We got a Mini coming up on us.
That's what causes accidents.
I know. A Mini. Okay, now I'm all right.
Doesn't it really fucking suck that there's things I can't talk about if I'm going to put the video on YouTube?
Absolutely. Now, worst case scenario, what's the worst thing that could happen if someone talks about certain things on a YouTube video?
They'll take your video down. Or your whole account down.
Wow.
Oh, which reminds me, oh God, I don't want to mention names.
Then don't.
I don't think he'll watch the video, and I gotta remember not to link it on Facebook. He's the one who said, oh yeah, Alex Jones deserves to have his channel taken down. He's a piece of shit. Well, guess what?
What?
Alex Jones turned out to be a fucking prick. In the last few years, especially since he think that Donald Trump is a fucking god. You know, actually, he's breaking... For all these fucking Christians who support Trump, first of all, they're so fucking stupid and such fucking hypocrites. They're actually breaking one of the Ten Commandments.
Which one's that?
Thou shalt not have any gods before me.
Oh, yeah.
And worshipping Trump to the extreme that they are, they're having a god before him.
Yeah.
But Even though Alex Jones turned out to be a fucking asshole, doesn't mean he deserves to have his YouTube channel taken down.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
And all these social justice warrior fucks thought it was great that the YouTube channels were taken down. But then there were 800 Facebook pages and some YouTube that were left-wing channels. So it doesn't matter if you're on the right or on the left. If you're not part of the status quo, they're gonna take your fucking take your freedom of speech away. If people could fucking realize that the number one priority is for people not to be divided but united, and we could these fucking pricks could actually, fucking bastards who own this country could actually be removed from power because there would be a united front as opposed to a divided front. Which is why they do controlled opposition. They don't do controlled opposition for the fun of it. Do you know that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you ever look up controlled opposition?
No, I don't think so.
I guess I have to look it up to describe it in a more detailed way, but...
Well, just from the words controlled opposition, I have a general idea what it means. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. It means by design, when the powers that be try to pit one group against another.
I think Jesse Jackson was controlled opposition.
Well, was I right about my definition?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Now Alex Jones is controlled opposition. I think that all these Bible-thumping assholes, there's also right-wing Bible, is also controlled opposition. It's to keep everyone divided.
The Jesse Jackson who referred to New York and its largely Jewish population as Hymietown?
Yeah, that Jesse Jackson.
Well, by dividing us, they keep us weakened.
Absolutely.
Which is, I think, the whole idea.
You know, if someone says something racist, notice CNN will go on about it all fucking day long. They'll make a big issue out of what someone says. And notice that the real racist policies that the fucking pigs do and the government does, they never talk about that.
Also, there are a lot of double standards.
I think Amy Goodman's controlled opposition. Anyone who won't talk about 9/11 is controlled opposition because they're controlled.
Yeah, and there's a lot of double standards as to what. How do I put this? Who you can.
Oh, it's time to stop this and make a part 2.
Oh, okay.